Hey coaches, happy Monday. I just wanted to take a minute to tell you guys I hope you all had a great Mother's Day and a great weekend, and I hope your Monday is going well so far. I'm trying to try these videos out on my laptop rather than my phone so that I don't have to sit here and like hold my arm like this up in the air and just enjoying the weather. So I'll stop rambling and wanted to focus on a few things for today. And I'll be looking over to the left because I'm looking at my notes to make sure I didn't leave anything out. Just wanted to talk about a few important points from the coach call today. We do have two new challenge packs that are being released, Body Beast and also the Booty Bundle, which sounds so funny, but it's basically the Brazil Butt Lift and the Master Series all put together in a challenge pack, so that'll be released to us soon. And also, don't forget about the Tai Chi promotion that is going on for all of the month of May. And just another reminder that there are 3 weeks left to achieve Success Club 10 for the month of May. If you're going to Summit and want to be at the white party on the first night, I highly encourage all of you guys to be there if you want your income to increase by 31%. I know that that's definitely something that I'm looking to do because that means that's just more people that I've been able to help. And also, you'll be able to qualify if you get Success Club for the John Maxwell session, which I definitely encourage you to try for that too because I'm reading a book by John Maxwell right now and he's seriously just amazing. Like, I cannot tell you all the great ideas that I'm getting from the book and how much more confident I feel from just realizing that I can really do anything that I set my mind to and I need to dream big because why would I want my life to be mediocre? So, just a couple of encouraging things. And also, T25 is going to be on sale at Summit. That's the 25-minute workout with Shaun T. And we'll be able to be the first customers to get it, and we'll get an exclusive wristband and also the opportunity to get a golden ticket, which will give us priority entrance at the live workout with Shaun T and a place in the front row. And one lucky person will be able to get to film a video with Shaun T himself. So that's encouragement enough to be able to go to Summit, be able to meet Shaun T, work out with him, and do a video with him. I think so, yes. I actually just got an email earlier because I was one of the top Success Club earners for April, and I earned a celebrity photo shoot with either Shaun T, Tony, or Carl. So I'm really excited about that. So I just say that to encourage all of you guys that if you just shoot for it, you never know what could happen. The worst thing that could happen is you don't get it, but you tried. So you never know what could happen if you just try. I had no idea that I could actually achieve that, so I'm pretty excited. So what I wanted to talk about today, before I even listened to the coach call, actually they discussed in the coach call, so I'm just going to touch on some key points that Christine and Tracy and Josh mentioned. And if you don't know who they are three of the biggest, let's call them business owners, most successful Beachbody coaches in the whole entire system. So definitely try to apply the things that I'm telling you today. Actually, don't try. Do apply the things that I'm telling you today because I've done that and it's definitely completely changed my whole business. So Christine mentioned that one thing that you should focus on when you're talking to a coach prospect is being committed to really help them achieve their goals. And the way that we can do that is helping them start with a challenge pack because it's the best deal for them to get. They'll be able to get a workout and Shakeology, and they'll be able to experience the products, be a product of the product, and then everyone will come to them and ask them what they're doing. And it really is the best deal because the coach sign-up fee is waived. And if you look at just a bag of Shakeology, let's put one bag of Shakeology plus the $40 coach sign-up fee, that right there is the cost of a challenge pack. So they basically get the workout for free. So that's the way that you have to explain it to people. And if you're nervous to talk to people about coaching, just some tips on things that I do is I just get to know people, and I'm not going to tell someone that they make a good coach if they hate fitness, they don't like encouraging others, and things like that. So if I notice that someone has these key things and traits that make up a good coach, of course I'm going to tell them about coaching because coaching has changed my life. So why would I not want to tell someone that? And you know what I usually do? Sarah, you can ask Sarah. She just joined the team last week. Sarah and I met each other a few months ago, and we just started chatting all the time, and we got to know each other. And I found out that she was really into fitness as well, and I thought coaching would be perfect for her. So we kept in touch. I set up a phone call to talk with her on the phone so we could get to know each other better. And I just shared with her my experience with coaching, my story, and I told her about the challenge pack, and she decided that it was something that she wanted to do. So that's really all it's about, you guys. You have to be confident. You have to be willing to go out there and share it to people, because if you don't, then you never know whose life you could change. So that's really what took me out of that fear of talking to people about it, was realizing that if I'm not doing it, then I'm actually really holding other people's lives back. So that's what really lit a fire under me after I went to the First Steps to Success conference in January. I realized I have this amazing thing that has seriously changed every aspect of my life. So I've got to go out there and tell everybody about it. Why would I not? So you just have to start and punch fear in the face. That's actually a book that Christine mentioned. It is by John Acuff. And if you're afraid of talking to people, you have to realize that being confident comes from personal development. For me, it was going to First Steps. I read a lot of books, but the books just didn't really do it for me for some reason. But if you're more of a person that enjoys reading books and you can't make it to First Steps, then I really highly encourage you to read that book. It's called Start Punching Fear in the Face, and it's by John Acuff. And then I just wanted to mention a couple of things that Tracy mentioned, and that was that we all go through struggles. I've been through tons of struggles, as I've mentioned, and don't look at your struggles as being something negative. Look at it as a teaching point. I can't tell you how many mistakes I've made, and by making those mistakes, it was like God was showing to me, Jessica, you can't do it this way, you have to do it this way. This is the way that I want you to do it. So if you make a mistake, just get back up and try again. And if you need help, then ask me for help. I'd love to help. So you also, like I was saying a second ago, you can't be afraid to talk to people. One great way to word it to where people don't feel like you're trying to sell them something, you can say, have you ever considered? Have you ever considered coaching? Have you ever considered joining my upcoming Shakeology challenge? So don't wait for people to ask you to join your team or to join a challenge, because more than likely they're not going to ask you. So you just got to get out there and do it. And excitement is contagious. I cannot tell you, once I became more confident and I started explaining Beachbody and coaching and the challenges to people, I would send people messages and they would say, oh yes, please tell me what you're talking about. Just your excitement makes me want to hear more about it. So I encourage you to look at the things that you love about Beachbody and challenges and coaching. Write those things down, and then when you're telling someone about it and you're inviting them, then focus on those things. Because if you're shy and timid and afraid, like I used to be, people are going to be that way right back with you. You're going to get objections. People are going to wonder, well, what is she trying to tell me about? This is kind of weird. She doesn't really seem like herself. So once I stopped doing that and started being more confident, then everything changed. So I really just encourage you to do that. And Tracy mentioned on the call actually that Carl Deichler, because she was one of the founding coaches, he asked her 4 times to be a coach, and she told him no 4 times. So just because someone says no right now does not mean that that's a no forever. And don't discount anybody. Believe me, I've mentioned this in our group the other week. You never know who could want to join a challenge or be an awesome coach, no matter what age they are, no matter what gender they are, no matter where they are in life, if they're busy, whatever. You never know who could make a great coach. I was working full time, doing my master's degree, and volunteering at my church when I started. So if someone really wants to make it work, they'll find a way to make it work. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about was what Josh Spencer mentioned, and that was, don't try to tackle things on your own. You have to plug into the system and the training that we have for you. That's why myself and the other leaders of the Sweet Elite put together the training so that you have something specifically to plug into. It works. Success leaves clues, and these are the clues that we're leaving you guys so that if you duplicate what we're telling you to do within the training, you'll be able to do exactly what we've done. So I really encourage you that if you don't have a push partner already, you've got to get a push partner. My friend Allie has been one of the biggest reasons for my success, because we balance each other out, we encourage each other, we share our struggles, with each other, and we really just cheer each other on. So have a push partner and ask me if you need help finding one. And then we also, you have to realize that you don't want to do things that are going to waste your time. So don't be afraid to come to me and ask me, hey Jess, have you tried this before? Because I don't want you to do something that's ineffective and is going to waste your time. So I want you to realize, like I've said earlier, we've all struggled, we've all been there. And if you're going through something, please come and talk to me about it. Don't be afraid to talk to me. And you just have to really focus on improving on what your weaknesses are and just overcoming the struggles, because it's tough for all of us in the beginning, you guys. We've all gone through struggles. So work on your confidence and work through your training. And Josh actually mentioned a book called The Magic of Thinking, and that's by David Schwartz, and he said that that really helped him with his confidence too. So overall, this was a long video, I'm sorry, but there was a lot of great stuff, and I just wanted to tell you, as Jeff Hill mentioned on the call, that these are the key attributes of what someone who is a successful Beachbody coach is doing. Number one is you have to be coachable. You have to be willing to follow training and take advice from others and be able to change things if they're not working for you. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. It's not worth it. It's just going to waste time. So if you want to be successful, you have to go out and do these things. And you can't be scared. Don't be scared. If you're terrified, you've got to work on confidence. Do the books that I suggested to you. And just, if you do all those things, you guys, I promise you're going to be successful. So don't give up. I believe in each and every one of you. And thank you for listening to me talk for the past 12 minutes. I just get so excited about all these things that I think of all these ideas and I just have to share it with you guys. So hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll be talking to you soon. Bye-bye.